So Brad took the twins to Joann because we had a little bit of a disaster with the vinyl that I needed to cut to put on the twins' shirts and our shirts, their birthday t-shirts that I spent, I don't know, an hour designing yesterday. Got a piece of vinyl that was exactly enough for all of the shirts. Spent forever organizing the design so that it could be cut out of one sheet because I only had one sheet. And then as it was cutting, it wasn't cutting all the way through the vinyl. This is like a vinyl die cutter that you can program to cut whatever you want. And so I'm cutting iron-on vinyl for our shirts. So anyway, part of it wasn't cut all the way through. And so I changed the setting partway through, and I was gonna just repeat the beginning section so it could cut all the way through. But without knowing what was going on, Brad unloaded the whole project, so took the vinyl completely out of the machine, and then there's no way to get it lined back up when you put it in. It's just not gonna be lined up perfectly, so it basically would ruin the whole sheet if I had tried to like restart it and recut that first section. So long story short, we needed a whole nother piece of vinyl. It's actually in the long run gonna be better because I had to disassemble the whole design to make it fit on the sheet. So now I just had Brad get 2 sheets so that I can fit the whole design on it how it should go, and then just transfer it onto the shirt without having to like arrange it. I don't know if any of that makes sense. I'm tired. I was up pretty late like working on that and getting that squared away. And then right before we were gonna go to bed is when we realized that the thing wasn't gonna be lined up to cut through. So I knew that that basically from scratch was going to be on my agenda for today. And it just sent my like anxiety into overdrive, and I had a really rough like a couple hours last night of thinking about what all, not that needs to be done today, but that I want to be done today. And without having anxiety or depression or postpartum anxiety and depression or any type of like neurological imbalance like that where these things can spiral you into some weird place in your mind, without having something like that, you don't understand. And for someone to say like, you need to calm down or you need to relax, just breathe, you know, those things are really unhelpful for somebody who has an actual neurological imbalance. So they're just really unhelpful things, and also very frustrating to hear because there's no way that we can shut that off. And anyway, this is kind of turning into a rant. I don't want you to feel sorry for me. I definitely bit off more than I can chew for this party, but these are things that I love to do. I love doing things like that, like party planning and designing what like a look that I want for the twins' birthday party. It's a way that I show them my love for them, weirdly. These are gonna be beautiful pictures that we'll have forever. We waited so long, and even relatively not that long compared to how long some people wait and try and hope for kids. But it almost makes it like these milestones, them turning 2 is even more special because of the fact that we waited so long for them. So I just feel like I want to acknowledge them and celebrate them. So it is absolutely my pleasure to do a party like this, and I just wish I had more time. I think that's the bottom line, is I have not had any free time to plan this party, and so to do something sort of over the top is unrealistic with the time frame that we had. If I would have had more time, it would have been better. So I told my mom next year we're not doing their party the weekend after Christmas. It's gonna be the weekend after their birthday for sure, at least. So it'll just give me more time between the major holiday and their birthday party. So anyway, Brad took the twins to Joann to get more vinyl. We also ran out of helium. I was showing you I have all these different balloons, and I started at 1 o'clock in the morning blowing up balloons last night and realized that our helium tank is almost empty. It is empty now. It blew up 5 balloons, and as you can see, they weren't even that full, and they didn't even stay, just that one stayed up high, I guess. So probably a good thing that I wasn't able to do all of the balloons last night, because I think they would have drifted down by now anyway. Thank goodness Eloise is taking a great nap right now. So while he's doing that, I feel like I'm in slow motion. Like, she's napping. I should be getting so much done right now, but I just feel like I'm not moving very fast. So anyway, that was a long update for where we're at on this party. It seems like most everything is done. It just needs to be put together, which I can't do until the twins go down for their nap. Because I just want it to be a surprise. I want them to go down for their nap, and then when they come back out, the room is transformed for their birthday party. And I think that would just be really neat. So there's not a whole lot that I can do. I'm working on the cupcakes. Brad's so sweet. I was having this issue last night where I was like stressed out and anxious, and I don't even know how to describe what kind of episode that I had last night, but so he's like, can we just buy cupcakes? Can we just, you know, he was trying to find ways to simplify this party and just help. And it's not that the cupcakes are a huge time commitment or a lot of work. It's something, again, that I love doing and I want to do for them, but probably in hindsight, we should have just bought cupcakes. But they're gonna be really good cupcakes. I can share the recipe if I remember. I've used this recipe before for a white cake, and I'm actually gonna make them into cupcakes this time. So a couple of the steps though are you need ideally room temperature milk and room temperature egg whites. So I'm just letting those sit out for a little bit longer until I finish up the cupcakes. And I'm putting them in these pretty like silvery and icy blue cupcake tin things. And I made the frosting last night. Again, it was an attempt to feel like I have accomplished something and that I wasn't completely behind on the party after the t-shirt issue. But I made, the color's not showing up very well. I made the frosting last night. This is such a good recipe for homemade buttercream frosting, but you can't really tell the colors. So I mixed one purple, one a darker blue. I wanted it darker than this, and I tried to get the gel food coloring, and they didn't have it. So we just had to deal with regular food coloring, and then this is kind of an icy light blue color. So I'm gonna do the cupcakes in those colors, and I think I'm going to arrange them in a snowflake on the counter here. I can't remember if I said that already. If I did, forgive me.
Right.
That's right. So we're folding in the egg whites. Cool, huh?
I got 12 buns just in case anybody wants a bun.
Okay. All right, now it's ready to go in the pan. Are you pushing Moana? You guys ready to take a nap? No. Did you know that after your nap, it's gonna be your birthday party? Yay!
Baby Eloise and I are gonna do a little balloon inflation, aren't we, baby Eloise? Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Whoa.
I kinda wanna take a hit off of it and get my voice.
I wanna inhale that, like, barium or whatever it is that makes, it's a heavier than air element, and so it, should we tie the strings on him now?
Probably a good idea. Are we gonna do strings?
Yes. Is it scary?
Got some backup help. Lala, Barb. Wait, you literally just walked in the door.
Not yet. Yeah. This I got
Cute.
at Target. It said 2020. It was like a New Year's thing, and I just pulled off.
Smart.
I would not leave you alone until you came. But I was just saying, I don't know what I would do without you guys. We just wouldn't have a really pretty party. Look how pretty it's looking in here. It's like my wedding. I was talking yesterday on the vlog about how for our wedding I wanted trees, full-size trees everywhere. Oh, it looks so good, and it's not even done.
Actually, you know what? You can keep some of these for your Christmas decorations next year.
Totally.
Did you get Eloise?
Uh-oh. Eloise has her little balloon here. Hey, Eloise, is that your friend? Is that your friend? Remember Bear and Lyndall, like they would wake up in the morning and come down and like see their friend and start smiling. Oh, are you tired of your friend? Are you tired of your friend? Oh no. Oh no. Or are you just tired in general?
This is just above and beyond what I pictured, that's for sure. It's funny because on Instagram, Brad and Rach, Rachel did the Robin Williams meme from Mrs. Doubtfire. It's like, hey girlfriend, just throwing a birthday party while you're out or something like that. It's a pretty classic line. Looking good. Wonder how that pork's
I like
looking.
when Sally Field says, she goes, I bring home a few presents, or a cake and a few gifts, and you bring home the GD San Diego Zoo, and I have to clean up after it. Remember that line?
Yeah, that's a good one. That whole movie's good.
Oh.
Well, obviously we didn't get to clean up the garage.
I think these are going to turn out really cute. There were a couple of casualties when I was, it's called weeding, where you like peel out the backing of the design. So I need to like cut out another 2. Look at that.
Wow, that's awesome. That's
Thank
really
you.
good, honey.
Thanks.
Nailed it.
I worked really hard on it.
Yeah, really paid off. Cute.
So then.
Got the balloons on the mailbox. The final touch. Welcome to a winter wonderland.
She's looking at it. What is that? Pretty.
Got Frozen on the TV.
You farted in here. Was it a wet fart? We'll find out. We'll find out.
Cute. Hey, baby Eloise. You look adorable.
Are you ready for a birthday party?
It's a birthday party. Yeah. It's a birthday party.
Come look.
Birthday party.
Hi, honey.